have an interface with some of the young ones. And you also see my face. I would have joined the team so that we all come together to encourage you. This is a very good initiative that the UN agencies are organizing. Mr. Paul is a very good brother, and we have been engaging at different levels, and the entire UN team, the UNICEF country representative, Madam Safik, they are all very, very passionate about young people, and we are all passionate about you. And the reason is simple. You are part and parcel of us, but you are the future leaders. So how you grow up, how you gather the knowledge, the experience, is a very good indicator as to the direction the country will take. It's as simple as that. Because at a certain point in time, you will be the only ones here, and others will follow you. All of us at some point would have gone. That's the reality of life. We also came and replaced other people. Other people will come and replace us. So that's why we think it is good to have very well-focused young people of this country. But also, you are also our children. Some probably our brothers and sisters. But now, many of you, we would say you are our children, because our children are the same age with all of you. And of course, but I think I will not leave the podium without encouraging you to be focused. To be focused. Be respectful. Respect authority. Respecting authority is not being political. Respecting authority is to ensure order, orderliness. If we don't have orderliness in any country, we are doomed to fail. So we need to respect authority. And we need to respect our parents. Our parents wish us the best. No parent would like his or her child to go astray. Let's listen to them. Let's respect them. Let's respect humanity. Who amongst us does not want to be respected? No one. So the other person expects to be respected. Let's speak kindly. Who doesn't want to hear kind words? Nobody. And there are many ways of saying the same thing. So let's choose the best way of saying the thing. And the other person will have a smile on his or her face, and we also have made someone happy. And we are all happy together. There is sense in collective happiness. But we cannot achieve that if we are saying foul words to each other. Let's support. There's enough for everyone. There's enough for everyone in this world. Allah created everyone, and there's enough. So support your colleagues, support your friend, support your neighbor, support communities. By supporting them does not mean that you will get less. You might even get more. The giver gets more. I hope you know it. You give, you get more. So, but with all these good deeds, you have to be very serious with your education. It's very critical. Even if you want to do good, you have to know how to do good. You have to be trained adequately, right? I'm not preempting what your people are going to tell you. They have beautiful speeches and statements they are going to deliver, but ours is just to motivate you. Who amongst you wants to be a health practitioner? Yes, there are quite some hands here. Yes. So it's feasible. It's feasible. Put your best at it and work judiciously, but there is no alternative to hard work. You have to work hard. And we have to build Gambia after all. Really, all the partners come here to support us, but we have to build Gambia. So at your tender ages, inculcate that in mind, that you will contribute positively to the development of Gambia. You will not litter the streets. If you see something it is bad, you ensure that you make it good, and collectively we will win, right? The UN chief and the team is very deliberate, because they know the importance to any nation's development by getting and guiding the youth at an early age. So this is good. We are very, very impressed. I wish we have another opportunity to encourage you. Make sure the messages you get here trickle back down to where you are all coming from. But for the Gambia, our homeland, we need to do well. And we know, we are optimistic. You are all looking very smart. So we are optimistic that, inshallah, Gambia will eventually also get into another good set of hands when we leave. There could be a president sitting here. There could be ministers here, directors, doctors, nurses, carpenters, engineers, road workers, you know. Mind you, every profession is important. You just need to do well at what you want to do. Every profession is very, very critical. So let's not look down upon any profession. We want to know it until our tap in the house is not working and we need a plumber. Then we know a plumber is very important. A carpenter, everybody. But let's do, if we decide to become carpenters, let's do the carpentry well. If we want to become doctors, let's do it well. Whatever we want to become, let's do it very well. And I wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. All right, all right. Madam? Thank you. Sorry for hijacking your thing. We thought you were glad to.
Thank you, sir.
Good. Well done. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. We'll be in touch.
Yes.
We will touch base.
Will you continue with Jawara?
No, I have one meeting here. They are coming to meet with me because I happen to be here. Then from here I go to the office. There are quite a lot of things to do. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good. All right. All right. Yo, madam. Thank you very much, my brother. Okay, thank you. All right.
Good morning, everyone. We couldn't dream of a better start of our event. It is my distinct honor to welcome you to this momentous occasion, the commemoration of the Human Rights Day, under the theme, Our Rights, Our Future, Right Now. My name is Lina Gigi, and I will be your moderator for today's event. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the presence of some very distinguished. Sorry. I would like to acknowledge the presence of some very distinguished individuals and groups who have made today's event possible and whose support and dedication are essential to the progress of human rights. The UN Resident Coordinator, Mr. Carl Frederick Paul, whose leadership has been instrumental in steering UN and partners' efforts toward the promotion and protection of human rights, especially for young people. UNICEF country representative, Mrs. Nafisa Shafir, the Speaker of the Children's National Assembly of the Gambia, Mr. Lamin Jao, whose work is central to amplifying the voices of children and advocating for their rights, all government representatives who play a key role in ensuring that human rights are respected and protected, representative from the National Human Rights Commission, whose efforts in safeguarding human rights across the country are deeply appreciated. Ban Yang, Executive Director, for their relentless commitment to human rights and justice in the Gambia. Our inspiring students, including those from the human rights clubs whose energy and passion for human rights inspire us all. The Human Rights Choir, whose performance today will remind us of the power of unity in advocating for human rights. Our UN colleagues, civil society organizations, and media representatives, all of whom are vital to the success of our collective efforts in advancing human rights. Thank you all for your presence today. At this time, I invite all participants to take a moment of silence in prayer or reflection, each in their own way, as we come together in support of the global cause of human rights. Thank you. As we gather today, it is important to remember that the 10th of December marks Human Rights Day, a day to celebrate the adoption of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights by the United Nations in 1948. This declaration stands as a powerful symbol of our collective commitment to ensuring that the dignity and rights of every individual are upheld, regardless of their background, race, gender, or age. Today's event is one of many commemorations taking place globally to mark this significant day. Our focus here is on the interface between young people and stakeholders, particularly in how youth can engage with and shape the human rights landscape in the Gambia and beyond. We are deeply grateful to the UN Resident Coordinator, Mr. Carl Frederick Paul, for his leadership and for guiding the UN and its partners in their continued efforts to promote human rights. It is now my pleasure to welcome Mr. Paul to make a statement.
Thank you very much. I have so many speeches in my folder, so I hope that I read the correct one. I don't give you the one that I just given to the Ministry of Health, which is quite technical. That's the good one. So thank you for that. So good morning to each and every one of you. So it's a pleasure for me to be here. Thank you so much, the Speaker of the Children National Assembly of the Gambia, Lamin Jawo. Also welcome to all the government representatives, but also to the representative of all the development partner groups, and also the diplomatic mission here. A representative of the National Human Rights Commission, the Executive Director of Bikanyang, Famara Jaune, and all the students here present, including the ones from the Human Rights Clubs, the Human Rights Choir, and the different partners from civil society, and the different heads of agencies, the UN staff, and our colleagues from the development partners. So good morning and welcome. As you know, the International Human Rights Day is celebrated annually on December 10th, and it commemorates the adoption of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights that has been adopted since 1948. Therefore, it's a pleasure for me to welcome you and also to congratulate you for your continued commemoration as we celebrate the Human Rights Day under the subject, Our Rights, Our Future, Right Now. This theme resonates deeply with our collective commitment to uphold and protect the rights of all individuals, particularly the rights of children, the right of girls, as we shape a future that is inclusive, equitable, and just for all. We also reflect on the fundamental rights that belong to every individual and recognize the vital role of young people in shaping a future that is grounded in equality, in justice, but also in dignity for all. It is indeed a great privilege to witness an active participation of the children and the youth that are here today. Your voices are just not only heard, they are critical in driving forward the necessary change that will ensure a better future for all. This engagement presents a unique opportunity for you to articulate your rights, but also to express and demand that reflect your aspiration. We stand here to listen and to act. But also beyond right, and this is not part of the script that has been provided to me, it's important that I remind you also, if you have rights, you have also obligations. Obligations as citizens, obligation as member of your communities, but also obligation as member of your families. And other ministers say, you need to perform both your rights and your obligations. Therefore, my colleagues of the United Nations, we reaffirm our support to the you first, but also to the government of Gambia and all stakeholders in advancing human rights protection for every individual, especially children, for every children, every girl, every adolescent, every youth, everywhere, so no one is left behind. I'd like to also extend my congratulations to the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, OHCHR, to UNICEF, our invaluable partner, B. Kangyang, and the Children National Assembly of the Gambia for facilitating this important yet vital dialogue. I will also take the opportunity to commend the government for its ongoing effort towards protecting human rights. And as we know, human rights is the one knowledge that the more we give it, the more it multiplies. Actually, when we share knowledge, we divide it, but at the same time it multiplies. It's the only mathematical equation that actually becomes more when you divide it. So I encourage you to share it amongst yourselves, but also beyond yourself with all your communities, because human rights are for everyone and for anyone. So the presence of the government official here today, such as the minister, they speak really to the commitment and the responsibility of the state in upholding these rights, particularly those of the children and of girls. I always have to add girls to children because sometimes we tend to forget girls. So it's important for me to mention that the rights of children and also the rights of girls, it's important that we continue to work for that. I look forward to engaging with you all today. Again, welcome, and I thank you for your attention. Thank you. I did not speak too fast.
Thank you very much, Mr. Paul, for that insightful and inspiring statement. We deeply appreciate your leadership in driving efforts for the protection and promotion of human rights. I would like now to invite Mrs. Nafisa Shafir, UNICEF country Sorry. So, I would like now to invite Mr. Lamin Jao, the Speaker of the Children National Assembly of the Gambia, to make a statement on behalf of the children and youth of the Gambia.
Thank you very much, Madam Moderator. Assalamu alaikum to the UN Resident Coordinator, the UNICEF Country Rep, and Auntie Yvonne from UNDP, and to you all lovely ones, I say good morning to you all. Yes, it is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as the Speaker of the Children National Assembly at this very important interface between young people and key stakeholders. The theme, Our Rights, Our Future, right now, speaks to a profound truth. The future is not something that happens to us. It is something that we actively shape. On the Human Rights Day, we remember the importance of our rights. Our right to education, our right to health, our right to a safe environment, and our right to a voice in the decision-making process. These rights are fundamental, not just to our well-being, but for our ability to contribute meaningfully to the development of our nation. We are considered to be the leaders of tomorrow, but it begins now. We are the leaders of today. We are ready, capable, and committed to driving change. To our stakeholders, civil society leaders, and everyone that has a stake in shaping our future, I want to remind you that the decisions you make today will impact our generations and those that follow. You have the power to create a supportive environment where young people can thrive. But to do so, we must work together. Your engagement with us as young people is not just a responsibility. It is an opportunity to build a future based on mutual respect, shared goals, and collective action. Today, as we engage one another, let us be clear that young people are not just passive recipients of decisions. We are active contributors. We ask for our voices to be heard, not just as a matter of charity, but as a matter of justice. We are here to call for policies that reflect our needs, our dreams, and our rights. We demand a seat at the decision-making table because the decisions being made would shape the world that we inherit tomorrow. To my fellow young people, I urge you to seize this opportunity. Speak up, share your ideas, and take responsibility for the changes you want to make. You are not just the future, you are the now. Together, we can turn our dreams into action and our rights into realities. Today, as we engage with one another and with those in positions of influence, let us commit to creating a future where every child and young person in the Gambia can thrive, free from fear, full of opportunity, and empowered to make a difference. In conclusion, let us remember that the world we build would reflect the choices we make today. It is our collective responsibility, young people and stakeholders alike, to ensure that these choices are guided by justice, equality, and opportunity for all. So thank you all, and I declare this meeting open.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jao, for this powerful statement. Thank you for reminding us that children and girls are the leaders of today and not only of the future. I would like also to invite you for a group photo in the hall. Thank you very much.